It's freaking hot. My name is Catherine and welcome back to my kitchen. We're having another meal thing today. You know, how exciting about that. This video will be going up most likely between October and November. If you're seeing this now, hello. I am filming all my videos because of school coming up, and I feel like I won't have enough time to film videos, so throughout the summer I've been pre-recording videos for you guys so I can stay on track and help myself a bit. Today we're doing another baking video. Since this is coming up in between October and November, I thought we would do a pie recipe. We are going to do a crustless pumpkin pie recipe. Yes, you heard that right, crustless. There's not going to be any crust. I'm making 2 pumpkin pies today. One's going to be for my friend and one's going to be for me. So I have 2 pie pans over here. They've already sprayed. This is a family recipe for myself, so I'm going to share it with you guys. It's really simple. You don't really need any using your ingredients and a blender. Ingredients, blender, and maybe some measuring cups, and that's it. Super easy. Not really, you don't really need anything a lot, you know. Sorry, I need to throw this. You don't need a lot of stuff to like put in, you know, like multiple, you know, like mix things. No, you need a blender, put everything in. That's it. And your ingredients first. So, this is my Nana's pumpkin pie. I have this little plaque for her, and her pumpkin pie recipe is called Impossible Pumpkin Pie Recipe. It requires 3/4 cups of sugar, half a cup of Bisquick, 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to be using coconut oil today. 1 can of evaporated milk, 2 eggs, 1 can of pumpkin, 2.5 tablespoons of pumpkin spice. I'm going to do something a little different with that just because it's my own personal twist on it. And 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And you put it all into a blender and mix it together and pour it into a pie pan for roughly 50 to 55 minutes. I will be putting in the recipe that I use down in the description box and my Nana's one, so in case you guys want to follow this one or the one I will be doing in this video. Mine is exactly the same thing except I don't use pumpkin spice. That's the only thing I'm not going to use. I'm going to use nutmeg, cloves, and brown sugar instead of pumpkin spice. Pumpkin pie spice. So I already opened everything, so we're going to put all our dry ingredients in first. So we're going to get the sugar. I'm just going to use some cane sugar, and we're going to put 3/4 cups into here. Sorry, my head is probably cut off right now, but yeah. Actually, I'm going to move you guys down a little bit, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now you guys can see the blender, and I'm like cut off. So, and then we're going to add some Bisquick. or anything that you use for your pancake mix. That's what we're going to use. You can make your own biscuit if you choose to. I'm using a box. And we're going to add a half a cup of biscuit. Taking my measuring cup. Let's get into the box. Hello. A little bit more because it wasn't full. Half a cup, and then we're going to put in the spices. So, what I do, so I have my nutmeg, I have my cloves, and I have my cinnamon and my brown sugar. So basically for this, I just basically these are the ones I'm using. I just basically tip, and that's the measurement. I kind of eyeball it. You can. Roughly with all these ingredients, you want to use about 3 tablespoons, roughly 2 and 1/2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of all these spices together, but I just eyeball it, so. Just because I like a little bit more flavor in mine, especially cloves. I use a little bit more cloves than people would, because I just love cloves. And then I'm going to use a pinch of brown sugar. Just a little bit. We're going to put more brown sugar on top. We're just going to add a bit of flavor. Now we're going to use the wet ingredients. So the evaporated milk is going to go in. Can of pumpkin is going to go in. Yeah, I grew up eating. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the air conditioning. It's super hot in Arizona. It is the summer, as I said. We're going to add some vanilla. I do measure the vanilla because I don't eyeball them. So you want 2 tablespoons of vanilla. 1, 2. Yeah. And then we're going to get some art oil, and you're going to use 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using coconut oil. The last thing is eggs. I left the eggs in the. Actually, I might have to just do 1 kind of egg because I'm not an egg. So yeah, so we're gonna crack some eggs. If I crack eggs, so weird. Okay. And now. I think I'm just going to double check that I have everything on. While I'm putting the ingredients in the blender, I did turn on my oven to 400 degrees. So yeah, so I have the sugar, I have the biscuit, I have the oil, I have the pepper milk, I have the eggs, I have the pumpkin, I have my spices, I have the vanilla. Okay, so now we're going to turn this bad boy on and we're going to puree it. Ready? Okay, I'm going to take this over here, and this is what it should look like in your blender. So yeah, so now we're going to pour this into our pie tin. This is a deep pie dish, so should just pour it all in. Ta-da. So that's done. Now I'm going to grab something really quick. Okay. now I'm going to use my flour shifter for the brown sugar. So we're just going to pour some brown sugar into this. Just a little bit. And we're just going to shift over this. Just coat the whole pie. Just going to break these up a bit. With the shifting, I try to stay more in the middle of the pie than the outskirts. I do put a little bit. On the outskirts of the pie, but my main focus is in the middle. Okay, and that should be good for the shifting. And we're gonna stick this in the oven. So let's do that. Let's see if I can stick you right here so I can like stick it in the oven. There we go. Ooh, hot. Now we're going to put this in the oven. Okay. I'm going to set a timer for 52 minutes. Yeah. And then now we wait and see how it is. See you guys in a little bit. Okay. So this is what it looks like halfway through. We're about 23 minutes left at the cooking. I just want to show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's so sad I cut my finger. How sad. Yeah, but it looks really good. I think it looks really good. Like it's starting to foam and everything. It's like, yeah, it's kind of gooey in the middle still, but the outside looks really nice. Ooh, that tastes really good. Yeah. So right now I'm just watching some YouTubes. I'm watching Shannon Exa right now. I'm watching her trying on wedding dresses video, and I'm also editing another video. So I'm trying to get everything edited and done and uploaded and premiered for you guys, so I don't have to worry about it and you guys don't have to miss a video. So see you guys in 23 minutes. Ooh, perfect! It's done! That's exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys over. And this is the finished pie. I did stick a fork in it just so I could test it, but yeah, it's finished pie. Oh yeah, it's super good. So I'll let this cool down and I'm gonna stick it in the fridge because it's best served cold. I don't like pumpkin pie hot. I like it cold, so I'm a little weird. But yeah, anyways, that is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this little baking video. Please tell me what you guys think of my baking videos. I've been really into baking, like and cooking. Like I did the taco boats. I've done this pie. I'm gonna do another pie for you guys. Next pie is gonna be an apple crumble pie. How exciting! So yeah, I'm just in a very like cooking and exploring mood right now. So yeah, I did change like to get a little messy and I rinsed off because I got hot. But yeah, anyways, this is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.